Hello all, welcome back to Positive Gaming. What's funny about my channel is I feel like, with my last few videos, I've basically become a Kojima tuber, which has been super fun, and I think that's going to be like the main focus of my channel, is mostly talking about Hideo Kojima slash Kojima Productions projects. But every now and then I would like to talk about other games that I'm really passionate about, and I'm extremely passionate about Mario, especially 3D Mario, and especially the Mario Galaxy games. The first Mario Galaxy is easily in my top 10 favorite games of all time. I absolutely adore it, and I also think that the second game is an absolute masterpiece. So today we're not even really talking about the games. We're talking about the new direct that happened for the Mario Galaxy movie. And dude, I am so excited for this movie. I think it looks so good. I was a pretty big fan of the first Mario movie. I didn't think it had like the best story or anything, but I absolutely loved the animation. I loved all the characters and the humor and the action and stuff. There was just a lot of good stuff about that movie, and I think this movie's going to be even better. It was really cool in the new trailer seeing Bowser Jr., but it was especially cool seeing Rosalina. I absolutely love Rosalina. She's one of my favorite Mario characters, and seeing her fight Mecha, what's his name? Mecha Leg. I know there's also Dig-a-Leg who's in the second one, but I'm pretty sure that was Mecha-Leg from the first one. I absolutely love that boss fight. It reminds me a lot of Shadow of the Colossus, and seeing Rosalina fight Mecha-Leg was so sick. I absolutely love her. I love seeing her read to the Lumas, just like she does in the first game, reading the storybook. And I also think it's funny that they kept the continuity with the first one because Bowser is tiny because they I don't even really remember what happened. They like make him feed it. Did they make him eat a mini mushroom or something? I don't know. I remember that happened at the end, and yeah, it's just really cool. I also love the part in the trailer where they like jump into the big orange blast stars that are in the game. I always love those parts in the levels, and yeah, it's just crazy to me that um, most of the time, my favorite games, a lot of the time don't get adaptations. A lot of times they get bad adaptations. Although I am a huge fan of The Last of Us, and I really love The Last of Us show. That's a good example. And I'm really hoping that the two upcoming Death Stranding movies are going to be awesome. And I hope that the Metal Gear movie gets finished. I really have doubts. I really think that that movie is canceled or is going to get canceled. um, but yeah, I don't really have a ton to say. I'm just really excited for this movie. Oh wait, there is one more thing I want to talk about. So I think that the release of this movie, I'm sure other people have had this thought. I think this makes it very likely that the 3D Mario game, or at least the first 3D Mario game on Switch 2, will be Galaxy 3. I think there's a very, very strong. I mean, it just makes perfect sense. You start the year off. The movie's coming out in April. You start off with the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm sure it's gonna make like $1 billion because the first movie was very successful. And then in the holiday season, you release Super Mario Galaxy 3. I mean, that just prints money. All these kids are gonna be introduced to Mario Galaxy, and they probably will also want to buy, the first two games. I feel like the first two games are going to skyrocket in sales on Switch 1 and Switch 2. Um, and that's very exciting to me. I'm very excited that more people are going to be introduced to this amazing little mini series in the Mario franchise. Easily my favorite part of the Mario franchise is the Galaxy stuff, and every time there's like a Galaxy reference or a Galaxy character in another Mario game, I just lose it. When spoilers for a 12-year-old game, at the end of Super Mario 3D World, when you unlock Rosalina as a playable character, that was awesome. Um, but yeah, I think that's all I have to say for now. Maybe I'll talk more about the movie if they release more trailers. Well, they are going to release more trailers. And maybe someday I'll make some videos going in depth about why I love Galaxy so much. I mean, they're such epic games. They're so cool. They're so much cooler and creative and more creative than other mainline Mario games. And yeah, I also noticed one last thing. I also noticed in the trailer they had a reference to the Desert Kingdom in Mario Odyssey, which is really cool because I also really love Odyssey. That's one of my favorite games of all time too, and I'm hoping that the third Mario movie will be an Odyssey movie. So yeah, that's all for me today. This has been Positive Gaming signing out.